Alright, so I'm getting sick of this shit. Alright, I like Corrupted Crossroads most of the time, but I have so many issues with the game. One of the main issues is that, look at this map right here, this swamp map. This swamp map has been in the game for months and months and months and months, and they have done nothing to it. They have not changed it once, even though it is so unbelievably unbalanced. Right? And instead, they want to add more shit. Well, how about Hasty? Oh, we're not fixing Hasty yet. That's for later. As they add Jester, and they add Sharpshooter, and they add Gravecaller, and like, dude, can you fix the things that are already a problem instead of adding more? You're not done yet. You haven't finished the game. You're at its current state. It's still the same as it was before, except worse now. I understand they want to balance stuff, but they only balance stuff like a few times, maybe. Sure, they finally balanced Speedy a little bit, and they gave Hasty a tiny buff, but they didn't fix the characters, did they? Right? They didn't fix anything. They just added a band-aid to it and called it a day. Which isn't okay. That's not okay. That's not how this works. You're just dead by daylighting it. They're just dead by daylighting it. And that's what's gonna make this game die out. Sure. Oh, the new UI is cool. I saw that in the devlog. Alright, does that fix this map being really unbalanced? Does that fix Jester being unbalanced? Does that fix the speed up from falling as killer being balanced? No, it doesn't fix any of those issues, but they're still doing it. I've seen barely any complaints about the UI in this game. The only complaints I've had about the UI in this game is how big and long the descriptions of some abilities and stuff is, and how complicated it can be sometimes. That's the only issue I have ever seen said about the UI in this game. The only other issue I've ever heard is the ping and FPS being over the health bar, right? Which, yeah, I agree with that. It isn't the biggest issue though. Right, but that is such a simple fix. They gotta move the overlay up a bit, to the side a bit, something like that. But no, they'd rather add instant 2-second invincibility and completely blinding the killer and slowing the killer with no reactionable time. Ain't that cool? Ain't that grand? Like, here's the thing, they removed the mansion map, right, which was pretty unbalanced, but it wasn't as unbalanced as Swamp. Swamp has been more unbalanced than the mansion, but they removed the mansion first. So I don't get what the fuck they're doing. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't make any sense at all. And it's getting very frustrating. Whenever an update comes out with this game, I'm like, oh, did they finally fix this issue with 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 this issue? Repeat that to the power of 10, and the answer is always going to be no. No, they didn't.